Hello everybody and welcome to episode 12 of Let's Play Battlefield Iraq. Today we are fighting in the area surrounding and within the town of Ar-Rafidiya. It is an important command outpost and communications outpost for our army in southern Iraq. And as you can see, our dear leader Saddam has invested quite a lot of money into the area, building this beautiful fountain and dedicating this monument to himself, firing what appears to be a Nose-in-the-Gat rifle. Now this shrine to Saddam, as the game names it, will not fall to the Americans today. The fact is that we're in a sticky situation from the outset, since we have taken extremely heavy casualties defending areas such as Medina Ridge, which means that we are under strength and under armed today. Hopefully, we will be able to fight the Americans off anyway. Despite our disadvantages, we can hope and pray for victory against the Yankee menace. Because if we are defeated here, our forces will be left in disarray, and the path will be open for the Americans to advance on the city of Basra itself, the shining jewel of southern Iraq. And we cannot allow that, can we? Because to allow the Americans to take Basra would be to allow the Americans to win the war. Now, first contact with the Americans has begun. Let's load in some high explosive shells and begin the fight. This is going to be fun. My machine gunner is firing off wild shots right here. Let's hope that he's actually hitting something. Our PMP armored vehicle is helping us out, though a Bradley armored vehicle appears to be attacking us. Knocked it out, that's good. Alright. Who else wants some? This Sheridan is getting awfully close. Not that I'm worried. Let's strafe these American bastards and continue our fight. Because this is a crucial battle, seeing that we were forced to withdraw from Medina Ridge. Ar-Rafidiya is, for all intents and purposes, our final chance to save southern Iraq. Now I'll leave this tank here for now and accompany my comrades in our brave advance. The American Black Hawks are advancing, but they will be in vain. Now I'm going to drive this vehicle into battle and give these Americans a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Because I cannot allow myself to yield. Tonight, George Bush will not be sleeping tight. We will give him nightmares of defeat at the hands of the Iraqi army. Mark my words. Because this command post will not and cannot be yielded. And that is why I will fight to the best of my abilities to stop these Americans wherever they may try to attack. Now let's navigate around these streets, try to stay out of this hole. The roadworks are continuing. The Americans will probably try to hinder that. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go around. And I did not expect that guy to be able to whip out a rocket so quickly. Well, it goes to show that these Americans aren't as stupid as I think they are. The great leader Gamal Abdel Nasser of the Egyptians once said that the magic about the Americans, the thing that is special about them is that they'll make a really stupid move and they'll leave you thinking for a moment, wondering whether there's something more to what they've done or whether they're really just that idiotic. Now that's just a paraphrasing, of course, but you get the gist of what the great leader of the Arabs said. Now, with this T-62 tank, I am unstoppable. Goddamn American with his grenades, he'll get nowhere. We shall take this market, capture this food, whether it be fresh or rotten, we shall capture it for the Iraqi army, for the Republican Guards, in the name of Saddam. The fact is that today, I have brought my book of quotations from Saddam Hussein at my side. I have it next to me. And I will be trying to quote or paraphrase him throughout this episode and the following episodes. And what the hell happened there? I won't lose my temper. I've lost it enough times in this series. I'll lose it when the Americans take that base. So, in a few seconds, basically. Until then, though, I'm going to take this Assad Babil T-72 M1 knockoff, and I am going to use it to give these Americans a nice, good thrashing. Now, we are ready to give rivers of blood in the fight for a free Iraq. We've knocked out the Sheridan, but there's a horde of American soldiers just itching to get us. I will not let them. God damn you American dogs, you rats, you servants of the great Satan. Corrugated iron won't protect you now. Crap, it actually did protect me. That's just great. And now they're coming from behind, too. Well, it's time to make them eat lead. Force feed them some Iraqi bullets. Because I will not tolerate Americans in this marketplace. Not now, not ever. Now this American was just hanging onto my gun barrel there because there was wings around the place. Anyway, we're basically leaving a mountain of skulls in our wake as we destroy these foul Yankees. We are bringing devastation onto the American menace, and this will be a high point of the war. Iraq's glory shall be seen by the world. As the great leader Saddam once said, Iraq's history essentially consists of Iraq either being extremely prosperous and powerful or being extremely weak and oppressed. There is no in-between for the great nation of Iraq. From the very beginning, from the ancient Sumerian civilization, there has been no in-between for Iraq. It has always been victory or death, and that's how it shall remain. Now and forever. And today, I shall fight to make sure that this shall be a time of glory. Now my tank is about to blow, so I'm gonna get some distance, shoot this American dead, get some cover behind cardboard boxes, heal myself up a little, hope for the best. Oh crap, okay then. Let's sneak up behind this Yankee here, get another health kit out. Oh no you don't! There we go, if it's a knife fight, I'm coming out on top. And what the hell was that American doing bringing an assault rifle to a knife fight? God damn it. We've lost the courtyard as well, and the market. This is just terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. We need to strike back. And for that, we have the Assad Babil. Our comrades appear to be working on the courtyard anyway, so I'm going to shift my focus back to retaking this market. These hordes of angry Americans shall be stopped, just as the Mameluke leader of the Egyptians, Baybars, stopped the Mongols in Syria. We shall stop the Americans in Iraq. Iraq will be kept under our control, under the guiding iron fist of the Arab Socialist Ba'ath Party. This is a promise that I will not go back on. Because this place is too important to yield. And what the hell was that comrade here? USI Bot 32, my dear Habibi. What are you doing firing the rocket into me? Into the T-72, you idiot! And my Arab accent is slightly improving, but it needs to get better. I know how to chastise my comrades for being terrible fighters. That's a beginning. Now let's go toe-to-toe with this Abrams. 1v1 me, motherfucker! Too scared, huh? Well, I'd be scared in your position as well, because you know that you're objectively inferior, ethnically and militarily. Now let's give these Americans a day that they shall never forget. A defeat that they shall never forget. Because we have true Iraqi weaponry right here, made in Iraq and used by Iraq. Now I'm gonna throw down some landmines here. Apparently they are anti-vehicle mines, so it is all for nothing. Great, just great. Okay then. Let's change the focus. We are going to retake that courtyard now. We're going to start an effort to take it back. Those Americans are busy bombing themselves because that's the disadvantage of an urban combat environment. What are you doing retreating, you idiots? Come on, come on, go, 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 support me for Christ's sake, for Muhammad's sake. This is it. We're gonna have to take this place now or never. Because those American helicopters are just flying by us, letting us just look up enviously. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna stay that way. I'm gonna take this courtyard and I am going to hold it for Iraq. For the Ba'ath Party. In spite of these explosions, I shall prevail. Go home, you Yankee soldiers! This is not your country! And here come the explosives. Great. Just great. Well, it's time to hide, because these Americans don't have the balls to confront us like men. And damn it. The Iraqi mission to Mars has begun. Because that guy went flying pretty damn high. Now, we're 15 minutes in or so, I think anyway. The situation is continuing to worsen. This much is obvious. But I will not let myself be discouraged. Not at all. I will take the outskirts of the town, liberating it alongside my dear comrades. This is Iraqi land. It belongs to nobody else. Take that, you arrogant American prick. There we go, we've taken a Humvee. Apparently the windows are bulletproof, but that doesn't matter because their skulls weren't. Now that's another Humvee taken out. Now I'm gonna bail out while I can, because those Americans are hot on my heels. We've lost the courtyard once more. This battle is going to be a long one. I reckon it'll be a two-part episode from the way things are shaping up. And if it is so, then I will say, so be it. If the Americans want a long fight, I'm ready for it, for a long fight. If they want to spend hours, days, weeks, months fighting against the Iraqis, against the Iraqi people in their determination to defend their homeland, then let them. I'm not afraid. And you shouldn't be either. The Americans have unfortunately captured this vehicle. We've lost some of our armor to the Americans. This is bad. I'm gonna clamber on top of his tank and see if I can get in. Apparently I can't. Damn. It is worth a shot. It was certainly worth a shot because somebody just knocked it out for me. I'm gonna go with the anti-personnel class. I haven't seen it before, so I think it should be useful. What do we have? We have landmines, a modified Kalashnikov, all that we need for an Iraqi party. Now let's retake the courtyard and then retake the market. This has to be done. And if I can't do this, nobody can. Stupid Yankee prick. Okay. This is it. Attack on Shrine. Take 2. Your grenades will do nothing, you American cocksucker! The Iraqis are God's chosen people! Even if you don't want to acknowledge it. We are true soldiers, true warriors. The great land of Babylon is the key to controlling the planet, and that's why we shall not yield it to Bush. Because no matter what, he is a sneaky bastard. Despite the fact that we originally stopped the Americans at Qasr, they have continued to advance. They've advanced here, they've bypassed Qasr and gone directly to try and take Ar-Rafidiya. And I cannot do anything about it, it seems. That's what they want me to take anyway. Well, you know what? I'm gonna duel this Abrams right here and right now. To no avail, apparently. They've cut us off from the mosque. This is bad. Very, very bad. I'm gonna need some armor, because their attack is getting worse and worse. We're keeping them at a point disadvantage, but not everything is decided in points. Because this is war, not martial arts. At least we're holding the shrine to Saddam. Hail Saddam, the dear president of Iraq, of Iraq. Now let's take out this Abrams. Full of courage, we shall take these Yankees out. Go back to Washington. Go back to America. This is not your country. Unfortunately, we got knocked out by that Bradley. Though, we are nonetheless advancing. I reckon that this battle will be going our way soon enough. To get the morale of my comrades up, I am going to sing a song while trying to liberate the marketplace. If any of you know the classic show tune, You Was, then you will enjoy this. Because there's no better way to defeat the Americans than by parodying their song. So without further ado, if you were to ask me who the gunner of that tank was, I'd say a Yank was, yes, a Yank was. And if you were to ask me who the servant of that bank was, I'd say a Yank was. Yes, a Yank was. And say you were to ask me who the guy I'd like to shank was, you can bet your hat I'd answer that a Yank was. Unfortunately, my voice isn't at its peak today. I am quite tired after the constant screaming at these Americans, and so my singing skills are subpar compared to normal. Nonetheless, I am going to sing my heart out if that's what it takes to defeat the Americans. Now let's advance on the outskirts. Dodging bullets like a motherfucking boss. Here we go. God damn. Alright, we've lost the marketplace as well. This looks like the beginning of a 2-part episode. So let's prepare to counterattack. to secure Ar-Rafidiya for the future generations. Because this is a crucial battle of the Gulf War. Because if the Americans can take this base, they will decapitate our command. They will leave our forces in disarray. And that would be catastrophic. Now, I'm not going to let these American pigs stand in my way. I'm going to get into this building for a moment, regain my composure, and prepare another attack. Get inside once more. Pretty nice building, lovely tile work, traditional Iraqi concrete. Take this! Allahu Akbar! There we go, we caught the bastard by surprise. Now I'm gonna hijack this Bradley while I can. Come on! Yes, we got the Bradley. Now before this American plants his landmines, I'm gonna get a distance and start shooting with my cannon. Now let's begin the counterattack on the glorious courtyard. Oh shit, there's American armor that's onto us. They've noticed that the tank is hijacked. That's not good. Let's load in a missile and begin our attack once more. Missed. Allah damn it. And those Americans are using their heavy ordnance to bombard us. Great. Just fan-fucking-tastic. It's just wonderful. This carnage has gone on for long enough. I will attack once more before putting an end to part 1 of this battle. Even if part 2 will be very short, which I hope it will be because that would mean that we will defeat the Yanks quickly. Even if it is short, I will enjoy it. So that's why I'm going to capture this courtyard and then commence the second stage of Operation Reconquer Ar-Rafidiya. Now the Americans have bombers. Stealth bombers, I might add. What the hell killed me right there? Some kind of laser rifle. I guess that's American technology at work. So the time has arrived for me to put an end to part 1 of this episode. Part 2 will probably be short, but I don't mind. I hope that you will all enjoy it. I hope that you've enjoyed the episode so far. I've been the Nerd Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy Battlefield Iraq, do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'll see you all in part 2 of this episode.